Water, it makes community thrive, and when not available, shatters them. It is a key factor in either elevating people to achieving good health and prosperity or leaving them impoverished. It's no wonder then that a critical goal of the United Nations Sustainability Development Goals of 2030 is for government and administrations to ensure availability of water for all. A goal that every single one of us attending this event helps influence or implement. Each one of us is part of the intricate solution we are waving to provide access to fresh groundwater to local neighborhoods and communities. Each one of us holds the key to unlock the potential of water, transform the lives of thousands, if not thousands of hundreds of thousands of people. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to welcome each one of you to this groundbreaking product launch of the newest, most energy efficient, most sustainable, and most reliable groundwater pump system yet. Welcome, one and all. My name is Ahmed Lallo, and I have been blessed with the absolute privilege of being your host for this special event today. This event is indeed special, may I even say historic. For the first time in Groundwater's history, we are hosting a fully digital product launch at this huge scale, and for good reason. You see, the new range of groundwater pumps product being 10 points more energy efficient than its predecessors, we wanted to bring the same level of sustainability to the next generation products launches as well. With this digital event, we are also, for the first time in any product launches, able to reach to all of you wonderful people spread across our region. Our audience today is a varied group of doers and decision makers, specialists from administrative departments, engineer, technical consultants, design consultants, contractors, NGOs, project managers, and the very many individuals who are directly or indirectly responsible for the most important component of life as we know it, water. And I know that each one of you are waiting to get this started. So without much ado, let's get to it. To kick off today, I have with me Mr. Kim Jensen, the CMO Group Head Water Utility of Grundfos. Kim has been instrumental in defining our go-to-market strategy based on our shared vision, purpose, and values. Kim, thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely, Lalo. Thanks for having me.
Talk to us about the Grundfos vision and how the product range aligns with the same and helps our customers and communities better.
The water utility vision is an internal vision. It's our 2040 compass. And it's all about three things. Number one, we want to enable our customers to be able to do smarter asset management. Two, we want to remain a manufacturer. It's really important for our customers that we know what we are doing, that we are experts, that we understand our own products. Three, we want to be recognized as a company that cares about water and the climate. A company that's always compliant, that understands international standards, local regulations and policies. Basically a trusted partner where you don't need to worry when you buy products from us. That's our Water Utility Vision 2040.
Thank you, Kim. That was extremely insightful. I'm sure our extended family watching this appreciates being involved in our inner workings. I personally believe that transparency and communication are the cornerstones of healthy relationship, and the more we include our partners in such conversations, the better partnership will be.
Absolutely. I agree 100% with you.
One last question. So tell us, how much are you excited today about the new SPE product launch?
The SPE product launch is a really important product launch for water utility. It's the first time we introduce permanent magnet motors to our world famous submersible pumps, the SPE. And it's an opportunity for our customers to save significant amount of electricity, save money actually. This is totally in line with the Grundfos purpose and the water utility vision, and we hope our customers will receive this product with open arms. And to be honest, it's an opportunity for our sales force to re-engage with our customers, to go and tell them about the advantages that Grundfos offers when they buy the latest product from us.
Thank you, Kim, so much.
Absolutely, Lalo. Thanks for having me.
Right. So back to our groundbreaking energy efficient groundwater pumps. I mean, that's why we are all here, right? We are a few minutes away from unveiling our innovative range of pumps that have been designed to significantly lower your total cost of ownership. But before that, we'd like to set some context to this and our other product development priorities. Why are we launching this product? What value do we aim to deliver to our stakeholders? To talk more about this, I'm pleased to introduce Jakob Overgaard, our Chief Product Manager, Water Utility Submersibles at Grundfos. Hello, Jakob. It's a pleasure to have you with us today.
The pleasure is all mine.
Can you tell us about the Grundfos innovative agenda in the water utility and how the new groundwater pumps are aligned to it?
Innovation within Grundfos is extremely important. It's a continuous process where we at one hand are looking at new emerging technologies, and at the other hand we're looking at our customers' pains and gains. And by combining these two things, this is where we find the new innovative solutions for the future. In our water utility ambition, we have set up a target that we will provide more energy efficient products for the future. We will actually lower the cost of ownership for our customers. By introducing SPE, we will take this to the next level.
Can you please tell us how SPE is aligned to Grundfos' purpose and water utility vision?
Grundfos SPE is really a key product for Grundfos. It's the product for safe, sustainable, energy efficient water intake.
So what can our customer expect from this new set of pumps?
So what can customers expect from this new product? First of all, they can expect the same high reliability that Grundfos SPE is known for. But on top of that, they can also expect significant energy savings in the future. We have examples from the field where our customers they experience energy savings in sizes of 20%, 30% or even more, and a payback time that can be as low as 1 to 2 years.
Can you share with us the next steps of the groundwater intake agenda?
In the future, we'll continue working on energy efficient products, bringing them to the market. But on top of that, we will also focus our effort on looking into the pump operation all the way from the borehole to the tap. So how can we optimize that? And for that, digitalization will be a key enabler.
That sounds really exciting. I think I can speak for all here today when I say that we all look forward to the next set of engineering innovations in groundwater systems by Grundfos. Thank you, Jakob.
Thank you. Good day to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I wasn't excited enough about the product launch, things have just gotten more exciting. I'm being joined by the head of our global water utility marketing in Grundfos, Kostas Pelopoulos. Please join us.
Hi Lalo, what an honor to be here. There are so many fascinating things about this event. It's our first fully digital product launch. We are streaming to the entire region. Our audience comprises the catalysts in this industry. And of course, we have a product line of groundwater pumping solutions that's even more sustainable.
So, what do you say to break the suspense for our audience?
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, finally, the moment you all have been waiting for, and like I mentioned earlier, this is no ordinary launch. Just like each one of you is instrumental to the public's access to water, each one of you will also be instrumental in the unveiling of this product. So keep your hands free and get ready for the most energy efficient, sustainable groundwater pumping system. Press the button on the screen.
Thank you, Kostas, for unveiling the product. I love a good engineering design, and this new range of groundwater pumps is just that. That's why I'm really excited to call on stage Feroz Khan, the Regional Market Development Managers at Grundfos. He will explain the details of the product features with all of you. Welcome, Feroz.
Hello, Lalu. Thank you for the introduction. I'm equally excited about the product that we are launching today.
And I'm sure the audience want to know more about the technical specification. Just a question. If our customers have a questions, how can they approach us?
That's a very good question. Actually, there is a chat box in the screen. So if customers, if they have any questions, they can post the questions in the chat box, and our colleagues will reply to them.
Thank you, Feroz, so much. Take us through. Over to you.
Thank you, Lalu. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited and privileged to introduce the best-in-class groundwater pumping system that exists today. Before getting into the technical part, I would like to give some facts about groundwater. It has been estimated that 98% of Earth's fresh water is available under the ground. So every one of us depend on these groundwater one way or the other. And there are places, cities, and few countries which depend 100% on groundwater for their water needs. That means we spend a lot of energy extracting these groundwater every day. So any initiative to reduce this power consumption will help us to reduce carbon footprint of water we use. In other words, decarbonizing the water we use. So SPE is one of such steps forward. Now let's look at what does SPE system consists of. There are 4 components that forms SPE system. Number 1, proven and reliable Grundfos SPE hydraulics. Number 2, MS6000P, all new Grundfos submersible permanent magnet motor for lower power consumption. Then we have Grundfos CUE, variable frequency drive, tailored to operate permanent magnet motors. Then the last component is the sine wave filter that are used for longer lifetime of the motor. 2 factors that make SPE system stand out are the high reliability and best-in-class efficiency. Best-in-class efficiency of the system is achieved using permanent magnet motor, which is a result of fewer losses inside the motor. Permanent magnet motor is not something new to Grundfos. We have been using permanent magnet motors for the last 20 years. If you know Grundfos SQ Flex, the solar pump, and IE5 surface mounted motors, they all have permanent magnet motors. And we are just extending our expertise in permanent magnet technology to our submersible motors to take the efficiency to next level. On the other hand, we are keeping some things unchanged, because why change things that already working brilliantly? The new range of pumps continue to be built on the same reliable SPE hydraulics and MS6000 construction. Additionally, there is a protection for the magnets to increase the reliability further, and both pumps and motors are produced in-house and they are tested together. That means we have full control of production and quality process. Since all the components are from Grundfos, they all talk to each other seamlessly, and it also helps the users to approach single supplier for any service needs. SPE is available in 9 different nominal flow rates, from SPE 17 to SPE 215. Maximum flow rate is close to 300 meter cube per hour, and maximum head these pumps can produce is 670 meters. And complete pump comes in 3 different material variants. Number 1, SS304 for drinking water, number 2, SS316 for slightly aggressive water, then we have SS904L for aggressive water. The motor power is available from 4 kilowatt to 45 kilowatt. Now let's have a closer look at the motors. One might wonder what is different in these motors compared to Grundfos standard asynchronous motors, as we can hardly notice any difference. The answer is it's exactly the same but different, meaning we are using the same robust construction including the mechanical seal and thrust bearing system, but the rotor we use is a different one which has a permanent magnet, and physical dimensions are exactly same as our existing motors. And here the most important point to note is the range of 4 kilowatt to 45 kilowatt is being covered by just 4 models physically. On the material variants, unlike pumps, motors have got only 2 variants, SS304 and 904L. The standard offering is SS304 and 904L can be offered on request. Here comes the best part. Now, let us compare the efficiency of new permanent magnet motors to Grundfos existing standard asynchronous motor. As you can see for yourself, the increase in efficiency is up to 10 points. So, we are not talking about 1 or 2 points. So, I would like to remind that now we are comparing with Grundfos asynchronous motors, which are the best in class in that category. And if we compare to average efficiency of standard motors available in the market, then the difference will be much bigger than this. Now, looking at the comparison of these 2 motors other than efficiency, both these motors are of 6-inch diameter. Maximum output of standard motor is 30 kilowatt, whereas the same for permanent magnet motor is 45 kilowatt. The motor efficiency of standard motor is 80% plus, whereas the same for permanent magnet motor is 90% plus. And maximum liquid temperature that standard motors can handle is 40 degrees, whereas permanent magnet motor withstands up to 60 degrees. Standard motor being asynchronous type, the maximum speed is around 2860 rpm, whereas maximum speed for permanent magnet motor is 3000 rpm using VFD. So, please note the new motors cannot run without VFDs. So, to summarize, features of MS6000 permanent magnet motor: the maximum power output is 45 kilowatt and it has got the best in class motor efficiency. The rotor having permanent magnet is hermetically sealed by a metal can to avoid demagnetization. This extra protection protects the rotor against corrosion and make the motor more robust. Media temperature is up to 60 degrees. Why is this? In permanent magnet motor, as the efficiency is high, the losses inside the motor is less. So, which means less heat generated in the motor. That actually helps the motor to handle high liquid temperature. And as standard, it comes with highly abrasive resistant silicon carbide shaft seal, and these are CAN motors with embedded windings, same as our asynchronous motors. Then it comes with maintenance free journal bearings and robust thrust bearings, which are used in our standard motors, and it is available in SS304 and 904L construction. Since permanent magnet motors are a little bit different compared to asynchronous motors, here are few things we need to aware of. Number one, the pump runs at 3000 rpm, that means more performance and bigger power consumption. For example, SPE 30-11 with a standard motor produce 30 meter cube per hour at 82 meters head, whereas the same with permanent magnet motor, it delivers 30 meter cube per hour at 92 meters head. So, their power consumption and motor sizing will vary. Motors are with 4 pole and using VFD we run at 100 hertz and motor type is IPM. So, not all VFDs will work. So, please check VFD compatibility before ordering. And it is recommended to commission the complete system by trained service personnel, and we highly recommend using sine wave filters to extend the motor life. Then one important note, motor size of 45 kilowatt comes with 2 parallel cables. This can be combined immediately after the pump outlet or in the control panel. Now, let us talk about the VFD. SPE system needs VFD for the operation and it brings a lot of benefits along with it. Frequency converter is the ideal device to control the pump performance by adjusting the speed of the motor, and they also help to operate the pump very close to the best efficiency point. Running the pump close to the best efficiency point not only reduce the power consumption, it also increase the reliability as vibration levels will be much lesser. And VFDs are also considered as an ideal starting method, as VFD allows you to program a very smooth startup and stop of the pump. It reduces the stress from water hammer and comes with a lot of motor protection, to name few: protection against overload, underload, over voltage, under voltage, too many restarts, and so on. Coming to Grundfos CUE, our VFDs are programmed for pumping application, and the quick setup wizard on CUE helps one to set up the VFD in just less than 2 minutes, as a lot of parameters are already preloaded into the VFD. One should choose SPE range of groundwater pumping system when energy cost and reliability matters the most. From that perspective, these pumps can be beneficial where we have longer running hours, where we have larger motor sizes, and then varying pump demand. Municipal groundwater intake, dewatering in construction sites, mining dewatering, fountains and irrigations are some of such applications. It will be super interesting when it comes to solar application, as these pumps can add a lot of value for solar application for capacities up to 45 kilowatt. In solar application, anyways VFDs in the form of inverters will be used. So, technically there is no extra component added. On the other hand, 10% increase in efficiency will reduce the number of solar panels required and related accessories. On top of that, it also reduces the space required for those solar panels. Grundfos can offer required accessories such as flow sleeves, adapters, zinc anodes for corrosion protection, cables, cable termination kits, motor temperature sensors, and communication modules for SPE system. To comment on production, the rotor of the motor, which is the most critical part, is manufactured in Denmark, whereas the motor as such is produced in Hungary. Pump production, complete assembly of the pump and testing of SPE pump are done in our facility in Denmark. And here are some of the variants we can offer for the complete system. To name few, non-standard pump stages, different material variants and combinations, oversized motors, drop cables and termination kits, motor temperature sensors, different rubber material for some special applications without non-return valve and strainers, a drilled hole in non-return valve, empty chambers or stages, zinc anodes mounted, test certificates and witness testing in our best-in-class testing facility in Denmark. To make sizing of these pumps easier, we have them in our online sizing tool, Grundfos Product Center. On top of that, we have also created documentation such as data booklets, engineering manuals and installation manuals for any details you need for the system. And all of those documents are available online. So, world's most reliable submersible pump plus world's most efficient submersible motor plus VFD for performance optimization forms the most efficient and reliable groundwater pumping system.
Thank you so much, Feroz, for an interesting information about the product.
It was a great pleasure, Lalu. Thank you.
Thank you. With all of our products, not just our groundwater pumps, we pride ourselves in delivering value to our customers. Over the years, we have been able to build trust and strong partnership with our innovative product line and ability to reduce operating expenses for our customers. So, our customers are able not only to enjoy our improved total cost of ownership, but also they stay ahead of the sustainability curve. But don't take my word for it. Let's hear from our esteemed customer why they choose Grundfos.
Groundwater and Al Musa, it has been a successful journey started over 30 years ago. I think the unique message sent by Groundwater to the market is, we as Groundwater are here hand by hand with our partners to serve you. And this is really what differentiates Groundwater from others. When it comes to long-term partnership, of course, Groundwater is doing a great job. It's really important to find someone who is really keen to listen to you, understand your business, and collaborating with you. Doing business with Groundwater is such an amazing experiment. SPE is one of Groundwater's key products, and developing new product with permanent magnet motor and variable frequency drive will be an added value to the clients. It's really important to maintain your pioneering position in the market.
We are almost at the end of the event, but before we take your leave, I'd like to once again call on the stage Kostas and Feroz to deliver the thank you who have made this event resounding success. Guys, please join me.
Thank you, Lalo. Hello, everybody tuning in. I think it is a great opportunity for me to conclude our first fully digital product launch for the region by firstly thanking all of you who made up this vibrant and diverse community. Our communities and customer successes define our own successes. Their stories are the reasons and the motivation for us to constantly innovate and find newer and better ways to design and build our solutions. I would like to thank all of our presenters, speakers, and customers who have actively participated by sharing their thoughts and experiences on this stage. Last but not least, I would like to thank the teams working behind the scenes to design and execute the digital event, which has made it easier for us to connect with all the audience across the entire region and extend our gratitude across the globe.
And with this, it's a wrap up. Feroz?
And it has been a great event, and thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you, Feroz. Thank you, Kostas. Thank you to our community of water warriors.